Good afternoon. My name is Sue, and today I am covering two great old cemeteries. Unfortunately, they are not cared for the way they should. There are stones that are laying down. It's our history. This is our history, the way we treat our ancestors. These stones do represent people who have passed on from as early as the 1690s, and at one of the cemeteries they are still burying. The first one is Northfield. Now that's Northfield, Mass. It is on the top of Northfield Mountain. It is about a mile past the old Linden Hill schools and before you reach Gulf Road. It is set way back, not easily accessible. There's a dead tree that crosses your path that you have to climb under or climb over, and the grass looks like it hasn't been mowed at least for this season. Thank you.
Anything? It's a beautiful old cemetery. Looks like it starts in the 1600s and goes on until about 1890, I believe.
Our next trip is to a graveyard in Greenfield, Massachusetts. This is located on River Street. Now, if you take River Street just before the walk on the left from 5 and 10, you follow that down until you get to the large curve about 2 miles down the street. You will see this cemetery off to the left. There's no reason why it is so neglected. It has not been mowed, has not been cared for. The stones are falling down, some of them, and it is used to this day. Very unimpressed with Greenfield's care of their ancestors. Thank you. I hope you enjoy. Good afternoon, people. I am at a cemetery in South Deerfield, Massachusetts. It appears to be quite an old cemetery. It has no name, just about 100 graves. We'll start with Irwin Clapp, who lived from 1856 to 1890. It does have a wrought iron gate, but there's no name. I don't know who would put this on. The names are very worn. I believe I can read this one. This is Edwin H. Clapp. He lived from 1823 to 1886 with his wife, who lived from 1835 to 1881. His second wife lived from 1839 to 1891. So, this is mom and dad. Now you have, I think, a much newer one, Hazel Richardson, and wife of Henry Bowles, lived 1899 to 1948. Another modern one, Lester B. Richardson and his wife. Richardson was born in 1901, lived until 1936. His wife has no date. This appears to be rather a large monument. Unfortunately, there it is. Okay, this is George Stiles, August 16th, 1831 to November 3rd, 1895, and his wife, December 22nd, 1831, and died October 15th, 1902, and it says at rest. This is Joan Ball, August 10th, 1846, until August 23rd, 1902. Unfortunately, this is very hard to read. Austin Harrisball, looks, died May 25th, 1821, and the other one died February 20th, 1901. So you can see she went a long time as a widow. Here's a group. Samuel Moody died May 11th, 1912, age 7 years, 3 months. Oh, child. Mary E. wife of Samuel Moody. Mary Scott, wife of, I'm not sure, died in 1901, born 1830. This one is very wiped out. Now you have some more modern graves. 1977, 1944, another Samuel Moody, Mabel Peterkin. Louise Sheehan, 1891 to 1934. Fred Moody, 1886 to 1953. Our beloved mother, Gloria Moody York, daughter, friend, and Louise, March 14th, 1925 to 1999, September 29th. Well, see, these are very modern. Yvonne Fisher died in 2017. Joseph Fisher died 2000. Camilla, son of David and Ella. Reverend Melcher died in 1958. Here's a family plot. McClellan died in 1968. Elizabeth, 1953. Theo, 1949. James, 1917, father. These don't have a date. But this is a little bit better. Joseph, Jonathan, James, Hutch, father and mother. Now, you get some graves that have fallen over. Died 18 February 1814. It's very old. Oh, this is good. Elizabeth Ebenezer Bugbell died 28 October 1810, age 40. These are the old ones. This is Faith, wife of Ebenezer Roby, died 20 May 1812. A relic. I understand a relic is someone that was married, not in the church. Perhaps they didn't have a minister available. And so here's one, died 1803. Here's a little boy, 7, Albert, son of Matilda Hall, died February 9th, 1814, age 7. These are sad, unreadable, unbelievable how old they are. In memory of Mrs. Olive, consort to Mr. Samuel Wilson, who died March 1807, age 61. This one is just totally moss grown. There's no hope for reading that one. You can see that it's been kind of ignored out here. Doesn't even have a name. Memory of Mrs. Ebenezer Newton, who died November 28th, 1791. Now, here's a very old one. In memory of Mrs. Leary, wife of Mr. Levi Newton, who died age 76, November 26, 1802. This is just a fascinating cemetery on an old country road.